Hello, it's Amy Englemark here of Amy Englemark Coaching. You are with me on our beach during a winter storm. It's pretty fantastic down here. Lots of waves, very cold water here on the Pacific coast. I'm a success and productivity coach, and I want to chat today while I walk about perfectionism and overanalyzing, because that's a conversation topic I just had with a client. And many of you probably struggle in these two areas. What it does when you have this kind of a challenge of feeling like everything has to be perfect before you take action, or you won't do it, and overanalyzing all of your action steps so that you're actually creating more work for yourself. When you consider yourself a perfectionist or an overanalyzer, you're making more work for yourself. You are kind of chaining yourself to your work, and you're also holding yourself back from being able to accomplish more and to have the clarity and the focus you want. So I want to share with you what's really going to help free up your energy and allow you to focus and pour yourself into the work that you're so good at, so that you can increase your wealth in all ways, and also be able to give back to your community, to your clients in the most productive way possible. So are you ready? Let's jump in. When you are holding back because you feel like, oh, I don't want to do it unless it's perfect, then it's usually rooted in fear. Fear of failure. What's it going to look like if it doesn't turn out? Fear of success. Well, if I do, this project and I do really well at it, will I be able to handle the success? Will I be able to still take care of my own needs and have the balance that I want if I'm a success? So, in order for you to overcome that state of perfectionism and actually take those bigger steps and live the life you want to be living, you need to look at what's the worst case scenario that could happen. I mean, so many business owners are held back. So many leaders are held back because they want to make sure everything's perfect before they step out, or they want to make sure that everything will be perfect if they take an action step. That's just not reality, right? We all know it. We may strive for perfection, but it's really frustrating to strive for perfection. It's really hard to attain. And we can have expectations of ourselves that make us feel disappointed and deflated when we do aim for perfection. And often what happens is you don't just have those expectations of yourself, you transpose them in your relationships, and that causes friction in your relationships because your expectations are too high of other people as well. So something to consider there. For those of you who have issues with overanalyzing everything, I hear you. Sometimes we feel like it's important to have drama in our lives, important to feel like our projects are really meaty. They require a lot of us in order for us to feel accomplished or purposeful. It's kind of strange, but it's true. When you overanalyze things, you make a lot of work for yourself that you don't necessarily need to have in your life. It takes up your time, it takes your energy, all these things you want to have more of. So to stop overanalyzing, you just need to focus on the one thing at hand. The more you consistently take these small action steps, just the next step, one step at a time, the more you're going to see that, oh, I didn't need to pay attention to so much to that project. It's not a big deal if I don't go through this obstacle with a fine-tooth comb. It's more important that I look at my values and priorities and think to myself, do I really need to analyze this as much as I am? Or can I just let this go and put it on the back burner and deal with it if I feel like I need to in the future? So if you have questions about perfectionism or overanalyzing, leave them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. You can also contact me at amyenglemark.com. Have a great day.